Oh, that looks good. With healthy, fresh food, relaxed atmosphere, and live jazz in the courtyard, Brew Baby's Garden Bistro is the perfect place to relax and enjoy a great meal out with friends. Valerie Elam is one of the owners. Good morning.
Good morning. It's so nice to be here.
I already told you, but I have heard such good things about your restaurant. I have got to come down there, and now you're kind of starting this new little menu. I love where you got the inspiration for this. Tell people a little bit about Brew Babies and what it is that you're trying to do.
Well, basically, we have been here for 6 years now, and basically we've just kind of created a just kind of a local little hangout that luckily attracts people, and they like to have we do events and baby showers and weddings and all sorts of fun things. And in my travels, I actually also play with a cruise line called Oceana Cruises, so I get to go to Europe.
Now you say play because you actually do a little singing yourself.
Yeah, I sing and play the piano, and then my son plays guitar with me, and so we do these jazz cruises, basically, food and wine cruises. So
I love it.
Yeah, somebody's got to do it, you know. So basically, when I go to Europe, it's so fun because like 10 o'clock at night, 11 o'clock at night, the streets are full of people. Everybody is out and about, and not really partying, but just kind of enjoying the moment, sitting with the one they love or with their friends.
You were saying enjoying life.
Yeah, living in the moment, you know. And what happens is I think we get so busy, wrapped up in our daily lives by Saturday, Sunday, you kind of just like veg out, and then you're like, oh my goodness, I wanted to call this person, or I wanted to get together, and then you see them and you're like, I haven't seen you in 6 months, because everybody gets so busy. So the whole point of the Passion Nova Lounge is we're staying late, you know, open late just Saturday nights, and we've come up kind of with a fun menu with sharing. We're thinking, you know, things that you can order with a group of people. It's not a dinner, but you can sit there, have a little drink, and just share the moment and catch up with your friends.
I love this because I think sometimes Cape Coral gets a bad rap for not having anywhere to go. Places close early, but you're trying to change that.
Well, there's definitely a need for it. I mean, I've had so many people going, where can we go? And they come in at 9:30, 10 o'clock because that's when the weather is so nice, especially this time of year.
I know, right?
I mean, by 9 o'clock, it's like utopic, you know.
Well, let's talk about what this new menu that you're trying to do. So we're looking at this dish right here. What is that?
Yeah, this is really fun. So this is kind of a spin on the traditional quesadilla, except we're doing it with a spicy chicken, goat cheese, fresh cilantro, and mango. Which, of course, we have mango. It's summer in Florida, so we're kind of putting all those together. So you kind of have spice, and you have a little bit of sweet. And again, it's like sharing. You can sit and, you know, it's a combination. You can eat a little bit, take a break, you know, whatever.
Because you don't necessarily want something so heavy, you know, kind of later in the evening.
Yeah, if you've eaten at 5 or 6 by 11, you want a little snack, and it's Saturday night. You deserve a treat. So, you know, that's kind of
Amen. I love you, Valerie.
We need treats.
All right, what is this right here? This actually looks like a dessert.
So what we did is, and then sometimes people come in and they just want like a little dessert and a little coffee or a cappuccino or something like that. So this is our blonde brownie. So yeah, it's calorie free if you eat it in the courtyard. And it basically,
we say that about TV too, TV food. There's no calories in it when you eat it on TV.
So it basically comes out warm, and it has a maple caramel drizzle, and it does come with ice cream. So it's like this warm brownie with white chocolate and walnuts with ice cream. Yeah, it's as good as it gets. And then we have fun other dessert things that we're doing. Like another thing we're doing is some of the Norman Love specialty gelatos. So every week we have different ones, and those are calorie free too.
I'm sorry you have to work there.
Yeah, it's just like torture. But
and then over here, these are so popular now. We were talking about it. Ceviche, ceviche. What do you call it?
Ceviche.
Ceviche.
Yeah. Ceviche, yeah.
So what is ceviche?
So ceviche is basically fresh fish, and depending on where you go, from South America to Spain to all different places, they put different things in them. In South America, they usually mostly just fish, but when you go to like Spain and Europe, they add, you know, tomatoes and some fresh peppers and a little bit of spices,
like a
little bit of help, you know,
like a...
It's a fish salsa. That's basically what it is. So, and it's a lot of lime, but it's actually healthy for you too, you know. So there's really,
and again, something light, I think, that's delicious. Maybe
you just have a little
evenings.
snack. It's cool, you know, so when it's hot, you know, we have some of these like cool dishes which are kind of good.
And you brought some delicious drinks with you, which I'm a big mojito fan.
Yeah, so we had to kind of summer it up a little bit. I have not
heard of the watermelon mojito.
I know, isn't that fun for summer? So basically we use fresh watermelon, and the same concept is, you know, we kind of, we blend that up with the fresh mint and, you know, the sour mix and vodka and everything else, and voila, you have a nice summery
So
drink.
refreshing. And then what is this drink right here next to it?
And this is called a juicy pear.
Oh, okay.
So again, it's light, it's not real heavy, but it's just nice on a summer night to sit and sip something kind of cool and fresh, and it just kind of fits the whole atmosphere.
Well, I'm so happy that you are doing this for people here in the Cape, even even outside, they can have a nice relaxing place to go out in the courtyard. Tell people, how do you navigate people to where you're at?
Basically, when you come over the Cape Coral Bridge, you take your first left at the light there, which is Del Prado, and literally go 1 block, and we're right there on the right side.
So great
behind
location,
the Holiday
even if you're
Inn
in Fort
Express.
Myers or anything like that.
It's just right there. It's right over the bridge.
And you're also open for lunch and normal.
Yeah, we're open Tuesday through Saturday, 11 o'clock until 10 normally. I mean, even if you come in at 10, we'll definitely serve you dinner late. We have no problem with that.
You guys are always doing live music, live jazz.
We live for the live music. Live music lives at Brew Babies, absolutely.
All right. Well, I know where I'm going this week, Valerie. Thank you so much for being here.
So much for your
again,
time.
this is exciting what you're doing here. Thank you, Valerie.
You're welcome.
All right, let's send it over to Stephanie.